Right, so when we last parted ways, you had all trekked through the Goblin Cave.
We Shrek through?
Well, you were watched through. You trekked through. All right, so you all went through the Goblin Cave. You encountered the chieftain of the Goblin Cave, Clarg, and his strange lightning wolf. And after some quick thinking, you were able to strike a deal with the other sort of head goblin in the area. And allied yourselves with him. And then once you defeated Clarg, you parted ways peacefully.
After kicking him in the head.
Oh, yeah. With your metal boot.
You were also able to rescue a human by the name of Sildar Hallwinter, one of the two ambushed on their way from the human Sildar Hallwinter. He was the human escort for Gungeon Rockseeker.
And then we had somebody else, and we never did find them. We were just kind of like, fuck it, and went on our way.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure the dwarf man got eaten by a giant spider.
There was a dwarf man?
No, you guys haven't met the dwarf yet.
Oh, yet. Then I'm just an idiot.
And so you went back to your cart, got underway, and finally, after many battles, eventually got to the mining town of Phandelver. And you were taken to the Stonehill Inn at the request of Sildar. And so that's where we'll begin. You guys settled in for the night, all in separate rooms. And the sun is rising in the town of Phandelver. And what would you all like to do?
Is there, like, a blacksmith or something around that I could potentially get a nice new sword? Actually, first of all, did we get paid yet?
No.
Then I would like to go get paid.
Sildar said that he would like to meet all of you in the morning to sort of go over everything that's happened so far.
I'd like to acquire currency and disregard women.
I would like to acquire currency and disregard both men and women.
Anyway.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to get paid, man.
Anyway, so yeah, I'd say let's go find Diddly Doo.
Right.
Diddly do?
Yeah.
Diddly daddly doodly.
Denly Doo, right?
So Thron'k and Xorath, you awaken in your beds that are way too small for people of your stature.
Yeah. Ah, yes.
Vul Tinn, you were nice and cozy.
I slept on the fucking floor.
He was cozy while he was cozy counting his money.
Yeah.
That he fucking
slipping.
that he very
a bag of money.
Yeah, he just very sneakily stole the money, and nobody else is aware of it except for him.
The caper of the crate.
Yep.
As I took him away like a possum.
Like a possum in a trash can.
All of you step out from your rooms at about the same time. From Xorath to Thron'k to Vul Tinn, so it's a nice descending angle.
I swear we didn't try that.
I'm gonna need my notepad. I'm gonna keep track of stupid shit Julian does.
Oh, you're gonna need a bigger notepad.
Don't worry, I got 8 of them.
Perfect.
So, across the way, you can see the same human that you had brought in last night, and he sort of waves his hand and he gestures for you to come sit over, and he has a table set up for 4 of you.
Stranger Ginger?
There's 4 plates and 4 cups already set up.
Perfect. I said the one straight across from him.
I sit wherever I damn well please.
He just moved me out of the way, just like, nah, I'm sitting here, bitch.
I just sit in general.
I'll sit on Thron'k's shoulder, obviously.
Yes, the parrot must be in his perch.
He raises an eyebrow as you don't take the third seat, Vul Tinn, but other than that, he's Good morning to all three of you.
Good morning.
I believe we should start out with introductions and go from there. So I'll
forgot
begin.
Julian's character voice changes every time.
Literally every time. We have.
I forgot.
He never remembers a voice that he wants to do for it, and then he changes it, so he's just this fucking Frankenstein that doesn't have a good voice.
I keep forgetting every fucking time what voice I'm doing. I remember it now.
Frankenstein.
My name is Xorath. I'm sticking with the Russian. I'm sticking with the Russian one.
As I was saying, I'll start with the introductions. My name is Sildar Hallwinter. I'm of the Lord's Alliance from Neverwinter. Gundren, he and his brother Tharden and Nundro, they hired me as an escort to down here. They found this place, this long-lost entrance to the Wave Echo Cavern. And so Gundren was pretty excited to get down here.
What
so
is they were looking for?
Oh, what are dwarves always looking for? Treasure and riches. Now, your turn. What was it? Xorath?
Indeed. I'm Xorath. I hail from no place besides the monastery in the mountains. Far away. There is nothing much there besides cold. And bears. A lot of bears.
I am known as Thron'k. I come fighting for the paladins of Pelor.
I forgot that was the name of your god.
What, Thron'k? Or did you say the name of my god?
Yeah, I forgot it was Pelor.
Yeah, Pelor. There's no intimidating way to say Pelor.
Pelore.
Pelor.
Pelore.
Well, I believe I owe you a special thanks for pulling my tail out of that cavern.
It was no problem.
He has a tail?
I was about to say, but my mouth is full of water.
He rests his eyes on you, Vul Tinn, waiting for you to say something. You're a strange creature.
I'm a parrot, shut up.
That's an understatement.
There's no need to be rude to him, little one.
Who are you calling little one?
Obviously the one that said the parrot!
I am still
So I forgot my voice for a second because I got genuinely like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I am still waking up. I'm quite sorry.
It's already too early for this.
Well, maybe this will
Can
brighten
I
your
still
morning.
Trunks' drink?
Wait, you what?
Steal Trunks' drink?
He's just,
Second drink instead.
he's just stealing things. I'm just sitting there angrily.
So, Thron'k, as you reach down for the glass, Vul Tinn's tail sort of wraps around it and lifts it up to his lips instead. But, Sildar, maybe this will brighten your morning. And you hear the clink of a large sack of metal coins that's set on the table. He begins sliding it over to Xorath sitting across from him.
I quickly grab Vul Tinn by his little body because I know that he'll want to try to grab all the money.
I put both of my hands over it and stare Vul Tinn right in the eyes.
Oh, right. Can I do a roll to escape Trunks' grasp and get in the bag of money?
I have both of my giant ass hands over
Yeah,
it.
I think with both of them working against you, it's you're up against it.
I'm sliding it towards me.
That's gonna be a DC of 30. Good luck.
I'm
Now.
sliding it towards me.
Sildar takes in all of this.
He sees it. He sees both me and Thron'k just looking at Vul Tinn like, don't you fucking dare.
Now, like I was saying, there's 50 gold there for each of you for helping with my rescue.
50 each? Holy shit. Hell yeah.
Quite the bounty for this.
Well, you can't put a price on life, but I do happen to pay my friends well.
Debatable.
Well, you can put a price on anything.
I just elbow him in the ribs for being rude.
Now, why don't we order some breakfast and I'll field any questions that any of you might have. So he calls over the owner of the innkeeper, the man who he called Tobin yesterday. And yes, I'll have whatever they're having for breakfast, whatever you have.
I care not what I get as long as it's a hot meal.
He
Agreed.
nods. And
Can I have cow meat?
He looks at you. He's I'll see what we have. We might only have I'll see what we have.
I look at him and say, do you by any chance have beer?
Void, what did you ask him for?
Bear.
No, Void.
Bear meat.
Cow meat?
Cow meat?
Meat of a cow!
Give me the full cow!
Exactly.
We definitely don't have bear, but maybe on the cow.
Then I will also have cow.
Alright, so he scurries away.
In fear of this menagerie of retards.
This just giant ass Goliath man, this tiny tiefling twink man, and this seemingly extremely pissed looking half orc who's just done with their shit already.
I don't want to be racist, but all orcs are very angry looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially this one, since he has a twink on his shoulder and an idiot right next to him.
See, that's the thing though, I allow him to ride there. Mostly for his own safety, because I fear that if he walks too far, he might accidentally get hit in the face with a rake and it'll kill him.
Like Ryan might ask me to do a roll, and I'm gonna fail the roll and fucking trip myself on a rock and burst my head open.
Again.
He's like an infant.
Anyway, continuing.
Yeah, sorry.
Sildar just sort of doesn't say much, just holds his hand in his head, or his head in his hands. He sort of goes between each of you, sort of looking you over. You, Thron'k, was it?
Yes.
Paylor, can you tell me anything about them? I'm not familiar.
We are the paladins that fight for the glory of the sun, keeping out all evil and shadows that would seek to destroy the world that it is.
He, when you mention all this, he catches his eyes. Interesting. We could use people like you, the Lords of Alliance, if you're interested. But we'll talk about that later. Right now, our first order of business is to get Gundren back.
And where might we find this man?
By the way, while they talk, I'm just resting the cup on top of Trunks' head. As I drink from it occasionally.
Yeah, I'm just completely stone-faced, not really worried about this bullshit.
I was about to say, if he looked pissed, I would grab the cup and just put it back on the table, but if he doesn't look pissed, fuck it.
You're completely stone-faced, but you can see Sildar sort of raises an eyebrow every now and then as Vul Tinn has to readjust the cup so it doesn't fall.
I love this idiot.
Now, as I was saying, yes, Gundren, he and I were both waylaid upon the road on the way here. When the goblins ambushed us, my horse bucked me from my saddle, and I was knocked out before I could even draw my sword. It's not a It's not my finest moment, but at least I know he's still alive.
If you were knocked out, how do you know that he's alive?
Well, because I heard the goblins that had captured me. They took him to someplace north called the Cragmaw Castle. Not only that.
Craigslist Castle?
I'm sorry, what?
Craigslist Castle?
No, the Cragmaw Castle.
I know not of this
inferior
place.
version, I see.
What about your wounds?
My wounds will be fine. I won't be fighting it anytime soon, but if needed be, I can protect myself.
Debatable.
Now, the other important thing.
I slapped the midget because I know he's being rude again.
Gundren also had a map. Would you happen to have found anything on the road or in the castle?
All I found was the bag that held it. Nothing inside.
We asked Vul Tinn to look into the crate, but he told us he did not find any map.
No, I didn't find anything at all.
I have
roll for deception.
Insight check.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No rolls. Now, I have a friend here in Phandelver, Yarno. I'll be meeting with him shortly after we leave here. We haven't heard from him in 2 months after he got here. I hope he's still here.
Where do we put the cart with supplies?
Well, you were paid by Gundren, or no, you were to deliver the supplies, correct?
Yes.
Well then, over at the Coster, the Lion Shield Coster, they'll take the supplies over there.
I will bring them there later.
So, another thing I overheard while I was in captivity, there's somebody or something called the Black Spider. They specifically wanted Gundren, and that's how I know he's still alive.
But for how long?
Indeed. If it's the Black Spider I think I know of, then he might not be alive for long.
Well,
Lord of
then.
the Rings.
We'd best be
Oh
getting
no, it's
underway.
Shelob!
I deal only in truth.
You deal only in bullshit.
So
Wait.
Tolbert returns
what
to
you
the
say?
field.
What?
You yelled something and I didn't hear it.
I said you deal only in bullshit.
Perfect.
Tolbin returns with eggs mainly, but he also returns with the 2 slabs of meat. You can't tell what part of what kind of cut of meat they are, but they're both
Definitely
on
meat.
Vul Tinn's and Xorath's plates.
Mine is like twice the size of everyone else's.
Question, Ryan. What material are the plates made of?
We'll say wood.
Not valuable. Continue.
What are the utensils made out of? Wood. What's the cups made out of?
Wood. What's the
What's
steak
the
made
table
out of? Wood.
What's the floor made out of? Wood.
Stone. Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
floor
Oh wait, no, sorry, I
smells like
misread.
floor.
Wood.
This floor smells like floor.
Yes, this floor is made of floor.
So Sildar wolfs down his food, and he sort of rises from the table.
Oh no, he's a werewolf.
If you need my help any further, I will be in the center of town at the town master hall. At the town, what is that called?
Silence Hall?
Yes, the town. It was the town master's hall.
Very well.
I play enough D&D to know what he's talking about.
I don't know shit.
Yet you have the most books out of all of us.
Yes, but that doesn't teach me anything.
Meanwhile, I'm pouring money and knowledge.